It's been 9 years since the last release of a game in the Pokemon Kaizo series. Finally, we get to play the newest edition in this ongoing line of hardest ROM hacks ever made. We're hardcore Nuzlocking, not using a damage calculator, and we have no idea what fights look like that we haven't fought yet. Welcome to Platinum Kaizo. Quick Nuzlocke Invitational updates. What did I miss yesterday? Frost Prime is still alive. This guy is grinding, man. He's on 8 badges.
No, I'm just kidding.
Or is he about to enter Victory Road? Reminder that for the Nuzlocke Invitational, coaches are not allowed to help at all when players enter Victory Road. Players are all on their own until they wipe or until they make it out of the other end of Victory Road. Okay, I'm glad I was able to sleep a night. I slept on this. I think this is a weak setup. And also considering my Gardenia fight and stuff like that, I think I should probably not do this Natu delay. I think we should lock back in on the kind of immediate power thinking that we were talking about on attempt 29. So I think I want to bring Xatu to the Gardenia fight just to make it a little bit more safe, a little bit more secure. And I think it also is going to help me a lot on the gym trainers. So I will be choosing not to get Psychic or Drill Peck on Xatu for now. I think Drill Peck I just don't get ever, which is a shame. I do have a max attack Natu. It's 29 naughty, but it's not got bad special attack either. So it's fine. And we do have Zen Headbutt. So okay, if we do this, what does our team look like? Who are we replacing? Okay, Gardenia Gym Trainer Gauntlet. Can't really be speeding up through this one because I don't have Furo this time, which makes this whole thing a lot harder. My team this time is okay. I definitely have tools. I chose to not do the Xatu delay to give myself a better shot in this. This is having 60. This has the perfect speed IV to exactly outspeed a Roserade later, so I need this to not overlevel. The max special attack Dustox is gonna have to be the one to lock in on this fight. Dustox is now edged so that it levels up off of Bayleaf and then no longer speed ties the Ivysaur. Let's do it, folks. Pretty good limit testing opportunity for a boy Dustox here. It is max special attack, so let's see how far that gets us. Okay, rocks are up. Okay, this can rock slide, but we can't flinch because we're shield dust, and it's actually likely to pursuit because it's its first turn out. Completely fine. We actually outspeed this Bayleaf despite the fact that we're minus speed. The IVs on this Dustox are so fucking insane, man. And now we should level up. Yep. Which gets us out of a speed tie with Ivysaur. Do you remember when Mosh Jarka said, "I know Bayleaf be throwing it back"? Yeah, vividly, man. Vividly. That guy is crazy. Alright, let's chip the Ivysaur. Okay. Should always be water type Weather Ball here for highest damage. I was thinking I can kill this with Xatu. I have a bunch of options to kill this now, actually. Weezing is quite a bit faster as well, and then Weezing would be in position for the Lombre. I think that's the play. Okay, so I should have edged Weezing as well, but it's gonna get minimal XP here. So I think it's pivot Ludicolo to get Sludge Bomb. I like it. To pivot on a water type move is the only reason Ludi's even on this team. It's kind of crazy how much that solves. I do think I'm just straight up risking Weezing on crit here, huh? Kind of thought I would take less damage than this. I don't really have an alternative play. I mean, Ludi doesn't do that much damage, but I think a Rain Boosted Scald crit is just a kill here. I think Xatu's risking the same thing, and there's confusion that can us. We could try to win the matchup with Ludi. We just don't take any damage. And then that probably just gets it into Xatu range, huh? Let's try it. Let's just go Magical Leaf for highest damage, I think. Nature Power is very similar in damage as it gets me Tri-Attack here. Let's see the damage. Okay. Wait, this is actually so free. Ludicolo is a monster. Just need to get one Magical Leaf off, I think. I guess Xatu has to lock in. No rocks damage on Xatu because it's Magic Guard. Maybe max attack Xatu Aerial Ace kills this? Okay. That's easy enough. By the way, Ludicolo has Hidden Power Grass 66. I don't think that's going to be relevant, but it is like 10% more damage than Magical Leaf. But we're probably just teaching the Grass Knot TM, right? I know you're supposed to go like pre-damaged cat here to prevent stealth rocks, but I'm actually not super worried about rocks with this setup because Xatu doesn't take the damage. And then Delcatty, the one mon that's actually backup for Gloom and Weepinbell is Delcatty. And I assume the amount that I would have to pre-damage would be more than the rocks damage I take when switching in, so. I'm hearing Miyoung is down 2 Pokemon in Victory Road right now. W. Let's break Focus Sash. Ten fouls, no shots. Vargentina at it again. People ever call it Virgentina, or is that too much? I think Argentinians get pretty angry. Standard land for My Lady Jenna here. It's just Chestnut doing the bulk of the work. Football players really took it to heart when the captain said, "Drop on the deck and flop like a fish." I should call her. pChal, which Pokemon would be the most expensive to be professionally domed by? I'm not answering that. Okay, we want Gloom first, which means I think we have to burn the Cherim. This will change up the switch in AI because there's no super effective move on Chestnut in the back, which means it goes into phase 2. And phase 2 basically means it looks at all moves that the alive Pokemon have in the back and picks the one that the dead Pokemon, the Pokemon you just killed, would do the most damage with, and then sends in the Pokemon that has that move. Weepinbell has physical attacks, Gloom has special attacks, Cherim has high physical attack, but if we burn it, we cut its physical attack in half, and the AI actually sees that on the dead Pokemon, so it'll go for the special attacker. I think this works on this fight. Hey guys, first ever stream. I'm Nuzlocking Gen 5 Vanilla on a 3DS and filling out a living gen by gen. It would be appreciated. It's an okay timeout, but I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Listen, I respect it. I mean, account created today is kind of crazy. It being a first message, that's definitely a chat message deletion, 100%, but maybe even like a longer timeout, because you can do this in my, or you should, it should be, so you won't be able to do this, and you shouldn't do this because other streamers get really mad at this. But in my chat, if you're a member of the community and you just want to grind and you just think you have a cool streamer show to people, you can post it in chat. That's okay with me. Where else? How else are you supposed to get viewers, man? It's not a zero-sum game. If this streamer is hype and my chat goes in and they like them as a streamer, that's a W for the community as a whole and for me. Why would I be against that, you know? If it's the only thing you post in chat, it's cringe. You have to be like a member of the community. Yep, this should be Gloom. Perfect. Okay. Xatu is faster than this through the chlorophyll boost. So this should be Sleep Powder or Solar Beam. No poison or rocks damage taken from Magic Guard Xatu here. We're faster, and I think the Zen Headbutt should just kill this, so. Oh, dude, I just had that because the solar beam animation really is a flashbang. I just had like an idea. Do you guys know that like the Trainwrecks clip where he's in a dark room and he gets like IRL flashbanged? That, but it's like a Nuzlocker in his room, and the room is like dark in the background and everything, and he's like, oh, he can't go for solar beam here. I bet he can't go for solar beam because of the AI, blah, 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 blah. And that's just a screenshot of the moment where like the solar beam hits and it like flashes him from the screen and his face is just completely lit up. You guys know what I'm talking about? Can this kill me with Sucker Punch crit? Do I just stay in here? I'm slower, but like, I think I just let this guy Sucker Punch. I think it's fine. We were super dead to crit. Bad head calc, but good data. Good data. I always think of the flashlight vid when I think of Trainwrecks. That one is horrific. Dude, there's like 3 top tier Trainwrecks clips, man. And I can never decide which one's my favorite. There's the one where he tells Chad about his dream. There's the one where he sings along to his favorite rap song. Is it okay to promote my boyfriend's business? It's not Pokemon related, but just the two of us running the business and watching him grow has been incredible. Peepo business? Yeah, of course. All right, we can get by Aeroblah here, but it's like actually so unlikely that we get here. It's insane. Her boyfriend is Peter Thiel. Wait, stop. Hold on. Break the sash. We're like very high special attack Delcatty, but I don't think we ever kill here. Oh, but we can copycat, right? Oh, it's free. Okay. Is it just immediately go to Wheezing? I think Mach Punch crit can kill the Delcatty is gonna be my... But if I switch into Spore, it's so bad, right? I could pivot Xatu, which means I come in on Rock Slide instead of Mach Punch with Wheezing, which isn't amazing, but probably the best we can do. Alright, Plume Bob, lock in. I didn't realize I was faster. W. This might actually be a speed tie. Dude, Poison would go so crazy here. -1 Chesto Berry. I have 1 left, actually. I can't switch to Xatu because he can Rock Slide again. Oh wait, I'm faster. Wait, it's GG. I'm also faster than this, by the way. And this can be Sleep Powder on the switch. I'm just gonna attack this. This can't really damage me at all. I think we might be out. I don't know about mid or late game, but for the parts of the game that I know, I feel like I much prefer Wheezing over Muck in this game. Bigly. I could try to chain the rest of this team. Tropius is pretty bulky, right? Yeah, there's no way this is dead. Come on, man. You can't come into chat and have your first mess. I would much rather you come into chat and have your first message be self-promotion than... Well, actually, having your first message be how long did you have, bro? It's at least funnier. World's loudest door.
Let's have some water first. Wet me whistle. I ain't drinking much tonight.
Oh, Oh, that's really funny. That's maybe the funniest video I've seen all year. What the wind up is crazy, right? Because the title says "World's Loudest Door," and it starts up, and you're like, okay, that's not that bad, and then it morphs into like a sound you've never heard before in your life.
Shall I have a glass of water first?
The fact that he's so British that I literally cannot understand a word he's saying. How is this possible?
It's a bit cold tonight. Yeah, it's a bit cold. I've got to answer 8 questions.
Oh. Dude, this having 935 views is crazy. Oh, that's an all-timer. Let's... Dustox is gonna take rocks damage. Let's stall this a bit more and then kill it with Xatu. Okay, let me speed through this real quick. I just want to make sure that... Oh, right, this can roost. Alright, fine, let's just kill it. What's up, Big A? Let me know if you need any Nuzlocke tips. I'm kind of a Nuzlocker now. I believe it. Should only ever be Earth Power. None of my options were amazing here. Wait, I could probably just fight this with Ludi, right? Let's try that. Atrioc Nuzlocking is a recession indicator. I would think that if there was a recession, Atrioc would have plenty of content to cover. Okay, I don't think I win this matchup. I did get a paralysis off. That doesn't really change anything though. I kind of forgot to count damage here. There's no way I'm dead to crit though, right? Oh, don't have to worry about it even. Let's go Xatu. Kind of a really slow way to play out this like basically one fight, but I want to do it optimally. Okay, Gardenia team. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? Voice crack. The voice cracks have been getting more lately. You guys notice that? Okay, importantly, start from this tile because it makes Nature Power turn into Seed Bomb. Triple American Spirit Deluxe Edition into Gardenia Deathless combo. The idea of of a deluxe edition of American Spirit, which is like the go-to college student stoner tobacco to me. Very funny. Never been at this fight with only one death. It's unlikely that we keep that up though. We have to play pretty aggressively here. Rocks are up. Standard opening. Show me swords dance, Ludi. Get an extra level for Xatu here with the XP share. I'd know better item to equip for it. Might as well have an extra level when it goes into the Rose Raid matchup. Show me swords dance. Delcatty is almost certainly gonna die now. It is my only fake out Manya. I have Meganium for the Poliwhirl fight, which is why I decided that Delcatty's probably expendable here. So like I could switch to Xatu now and probably kill this, but it makes everything like way worse. And this run in this box is good enough for me not to want to greed. So I'm just gonna attack here. So it gives Delcatty highest chance of living. I guess the thing is, like, I'm not sure that Xatu kills this. I think it does, but if I'm not 100% sure, then I should Hyper Voice, I think. The problem is if you sing, you just trigger Natural Cure, and then everything's kind of f***ed. Because you have to get Xatu back in on Roserade at some point and stuff. We have max attack Xatu. Let's sing. Nice. Alright, and now predict the switch. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, Xatu has to kill now. No rocks damage, we're Magic Guard. We're faster. We're almost max attack. And this should get Rotom, and I think it's only going to be Thunder. We have Mold Breaker to get around Levitate. Remember, Rotom Mo is a Ghost Electric type in this game. It doesn't have a Grass typing. I think this kills. We have really high special attack on this Nidoking. We have Prismberry. Nice. Should be Milo. We have the Premier Milo counter. We have almost max special defense on this Ludicolo. It's got Rain Dish to heal in the rain. It's paralyzed so that Milo can't put it to sleep. And it won't be able to Icy Wind because we're slower. This is the only time you can do that. And it doesn't even do any damage, so... Well, it can't Icy Wind anyway because it's not... Yeah, it's not actually highest damage, right? I think HP Grass is highest damage. Alright, Nature Power will turn into Seed Bomb here. We do have to get like a little bit lucky. But we have so much time. Like, Ludi has to like really f up here. I shouldn't have gone Prismberry. I didn't think about the fact that it actually, like, it can Water Pulse on the switch in, I guess. This is not going great. This is really not going great. I don't think he's dead. I can maybe finish with Wheezing if he lives on like a little bit of health. Nice. Nice. Okay. Random move from Torterra now. Not ideal. It can even be Bulldoze, because to calc Bulldoze, AI rolls a random magnitude roll. Yeah, Wheezing covers the most options. Nice. Don't Toxic here. This has a Lumberry. It's not worth it. Wheezing actually faster than this. Oh, that's so much damage. Huge crit. And we get the poison. Not that it matters, but... This Wheezing is out for blood, man. Self-Prismberry. We just stay in. This is almost max defense Wheezing. My IVs and Natures this run are like kind of crazy. I have like max special attack Dustox, max defense Wheezing, max attack Xatu, max special defense Ludi. It's kinda insane. We win. This is tied for best pace. And I have a solve for the Poliwhirl fight, so Delcatty death is completely fine in my mind. And yeah, it's true. The Ariados death is because I missed Gibble 3 times, and then Delcatty died to no natural cure AI into first turn wake up. However, that Delcatty was more than likely dying. Right, we have a... I like Galactic Hat out and Turtle runs a lot because Torterra can use cut out of battle without you teaching the move, so you don't have to worry about bringing a cut guy. It's kind of nice. It'll be better than best pace if we manage to get Deathless past the Poliwhirl fight. Okay. Forgot I wouldn't be pre-slept here. Oh, this is Ledian first. It doesn't really matter. Ooh, this might actually matter. It didn't reflect though. GG easy. Okay, take off the Focus Sash with Mega Drain. Because this has Metal Burst. I do hope this kills. It's gonna kill. It's a quad super effective Stab Earthquake. That's killing. Okay, I think the first turn is a little bit spooky here, and then not like 100% on the switch in, just AI wise. And then the Graveler matchup is always spooky, but what do I do if this Earthquake doesn't kill? That's surely fine. Okay, gravity's up. Everything's like super accurate now. Nice. Show me the blizzard. Nice. Alright, Sandslash, it's all you, baby. Okay, this is why we have Prismberry. This is obviously the preferable option. Technically break Sash, so we have an out by critting this. This can explode, is the issue. And this like never kills with Rough Skinship, unless we crit. Unlucky. Nice. It's free. Torterra go to Graveler killer here? Probably. I could have used it there as well. I just didn't know if I would be like full HP with Torterra going out, but seeing how I was, I guess that could have worked, yeah. Because they're delaying the Shrew for EQ. Yeah, I think certain boxes can probably do it. Like Driller and Sandslash is so fucking good on Gardenia split. And the thing is, especially as we get into further attempts and we understand more what we need to delay for late game and stuff like that, like you need just like certain powerhouses for like Gardenia split, and I think Sandslash is one of those mons that just kind of carries the split on its like shoulders, plus like Wheezing / Muck plus like Chestnut. You're kind of winning the whole split with those like mons, you know, so upside of delaying for Earthquake is just not really there. Yeah, this is just taking no damage. Interesting question here. What's my best move? This has static. Electabuzz famously has a much less physical defense than it does special. Leaf Blade is probably the highest damage. Do I care if I mean, I think it's a 2-hit KO no matter what I do here. So let's play for Confusion Chance, I think. I guess like Zap Cannon is going to paralyze me no matter what, but... That was a lot of damage from Zap Cannon, by the way. I do want Ditto to transform into this. I'm not to crit, right? Yeah, it dealt 25. We're fine. Okay. Ditto is Shadow Tag and Transform is priority, but it'll obviously lose the Shadow Tag ability once we switch. Or once it transforms. We can get a free return here if we don't get fully paralyzed. Return is 121 base power in this game. Nice. Braun should have this one in the bag. Nice. Torterra does help a lot on these fights, man. All right. I think the Callisto fight is whatever, but the Europa fight is like one of my favorite fights in the game, I think. It's really brutal. It has like no easy answers. It's always hype. We do have Ludicolo for that fight this time, which I've heard is good. Okay, Ketamina on a rough steer versus Ray may lose her Regigigas. Let's see it. Oh, she's calcing.
I just don't want to lose this Pokemon. I think if I lose...
Anyone know where Buy One's line went wrong? I thought Clangers was 1/4, not 1/3. I see. Okay. His name making a complete line first, sort of against the spirit of her doing the Nuzlocke. Well, the idea is that like we show the players a glimpse of, with these optional fights, a glimpse of, because these are the only non-randomized fights in the game, right? We show them a glimpse of what non-randomized Nuzlocking looks like and what making lines look like. I was envisioning a universe where maybe the coaches kind of, even like they don't have to obviously build the line together with the player or whatever. I knew that that wasn't going to happen, but like just the process of the coach taking the player through the line and kind of explaining how everything works and stuff like that, I thought was cool. And then also moments like these where they then have to steer, but they still have the calc available and stuff, I think are really cool. I think it's a cute insight into what like more higher level complex Nuzlocking looks like without it being like too crazy, and at the same time like, you know, giving a taste of it. And the fights are completely optional as well, right? So one unfair thing about this is that the coach talks to the chat and chat relays it to the player. I don't know what can be done to solve this. That's just always going to be how it goes, man. That's also, if you think about it, like this is inherent to the Nuzlocking experience as well. It is by its very nature one of the most backseatable games of all time, right? The way that I get around this being annoying, obviously, is by just being good, so that I can very easily filter out people that are talking in chat. But for new players, there's going to be a lot of dog shit backseating in the chat. At the end of the day, this is what I always say: you're the one who clicks the button. It doesn't matter how many messages in chat there are that tell you to do it one way or another. You're the one who has to pick the line that you think is correct. Yeah, chat can backseat every single thing. Sure, they can relay the coach information or whatever, but it's still on you as the player to kind of filter out which chat is good advice and which is not. And that's, in my opinion, it's part of the game. It's part of streaming Nuzlocks. And then also remember that, like, there is literally incentive for them to learn the game instead of just being completely backseated by chat. And that incentive is that there's a tournament at the end of this. So, I don't know. If you just cruise on chat through the entire run without learning anything, I think you're gonna fail really quickly. And we saw this last year. The people who made it the furthest in the tournament, who had the most success in the tournament, were the ones that were willing, from their own motivation, their own accord, from their own interest, to learn as much about the game as possible. What she's doing right now, including the fact that chat is spamming a bunch of shit at her, this is pure, unfiltered, essential Nuzlocking experience. This is what it's like, including the people in chat telling her to just press a button, including her getting mad at them. It does not get more authentic than this. What, do you let them have chat up during the fights? I just don't like an event where we literally like tell people how to stream for 90% of the run. I think Ludwig played with emote only in his E4 on his own accord last year because he figured it was better content. At the end of the day, it's up to the players, right? Okay, people were talking about Grass Knot Ludicolo for this Celio. I think it's hype, and I do think I want to teach that move to Ludi. All the other grass types get better moves anyway. Nice. Alright. Do I stay in here? Signal Beam is 95 base power in this game. I think there's no point, because I think Braun kills anyway, right? Toxic, please. Nice. Nice. No focus band. Staying in mirror shot. Nice. Hit this. It's so easy. I want to punch this fight in the face. I think this is like one of my favorite fights on the split. Let's see if we found our favorite Celio counter yet. I still have not found a Celio counter that I'm happy with. Maybe Ludicolo is going to be that guy. Rocks are up. It's going to be rough because I have to pivot Chestnut into Clefable, right? I am actually just risking Blizzard Freeze. Because I have to go Cherry Berry for the Thunderbolt paras. Or I can switch hard into the Thunderbolt, but like I'm taking a lot of damage with rocks. But star of the show, Ludi first. Show us what you got, man. The idea here is that Grass Knot just does a lot of damage to Celia. We taught the Grass Knot TM that we got from Gardenia for the first time ever. In my PK career, I taught Grass Knot to someone, I think. Every other Grass Mod kind of just gets good moves in this game. But Ludi does not if you evolve it this early, so it's probably the best Pokemon to receive it. We can lose. We have Aspia Berry to cover the first Sheer Cold Freeze, but if this Grass Knot doesn't 2-hit KO, we're in trouble. Oh my god, that's so much damage! Look guys, Ludi's getting frozen! Everybody point and laugh at him. Yeah, that is a really good Celio answer. Holy sh... You can get Switch AI on Protect turns there, right? Maybe you want to actually bait the Xatu first. It's probably going to end up being U-turn. The plan is to go to Wormadam, which baits Clefable. And then the question is, do I want to pivot through Torterra and risk Blizzard Freeze, or do I want to take the extra damage from Thunderbolt on Chestnut? It might not matter because he might minimize either way, but I guess the pivot also gives him an additional turn to minimize. I think it's just going to be hard Chestnut on the Thunderbolt, unfortunately. I could go hard Torterra here. Overflow gives me Clefable here, but then I'm definitely playing into the Blizzard Freeze. I like this play. You could also miss here because I'm Snow Cloak. Okay. I think I switch into the Thunderbolt. I think he needs double crit, right? Ganlon Berries changed this game to just instantly trigger when you switch in, gives him a defense boost. This is Magic Guard, so it's not going to take any hail damage. There's no point in like clicking Toxic on it or anything like that. You just have to bring it down. The theory behind all this is in Gen 4, the AI cannot heal itself if it's faster than you. So if you use the slower Chestnut, you will eventually bring him down if you just don't get super unlucky with Thunderbolt crits and paras and you hit a couple of fire spins. I think you only have to hit 2, right? Pretty sure. 2? Unlucky. I'm dead to crit. Damn it. I needed to minimize or to not crit Thunderbolt. I should have looked for a different lead. I think I say that every time I lead Chestnut here. Every time I see Cleveland, I have to think about the character from South Park. That's really funny. Gotta hit a fire spin. Minimizes 3 PP, right? Am I dead to crit, non-crit plus hail damage? I think it's really close. I think I might like be exactly dead to that, but that's over 2 turns, and the recover would happen before the second hail chip. Nice. Worth noting he doesn't take Fire Spin Residual because he's Magic Guard. Still haven't used our Cherry Berry. I think the safest place to actually recover here. Just recover every other turn. Could be here for a while, or we could end it right now, Chestnut. It's your choice. That's my goat. We have a beautiful answer of this Glaceon. We have minus speed Dustox. So we were able to level to 35 and still underspeed it so that the Glaceon can never Icy Wind us. And we have Shield Dust so that Mud Slap does not lower our accuracy and he can't Toxic us because we're a poison type. And we have Silver Wind as a guaranteed hit move to hit through Snow Cloak and Bright Powder. Nice thing about this Glaceon is it doesn't have any recovery. I think Psybeam is best outcome here, so let's try to stay kind of low HP so that Xatu sees lethal. Okay, Katamina is making a move. Holy sh... I was at 58 HP, right? Let's mirror shot. I just need to get one move off and then get Xatu in, I think. Is there something about like U-turn being more likely here because it's last mon? Or can it still not use it because I resist? Nice, +1 Prismberry. Very clean. I haven't done a YouTube intro today. I thought about a new thing. We could do that we could choose the background music for the YouTube intro depending on what area we're doing in that episode. So since this is going to be a Galactic episode, we can record the YouTube intro here. It's kind of cute environmental storytelling. Let's do it. Do I have time for Ganymed IO? Let's at least look at it. I think it's only been officially 9 years 1 or 2 weeks ago. So we got a little bit to go when we can start saying 10 years. But I think at that point, I'll probably start the intervals like, it's been 1 year since I started playing this challenge or something. Or another clip of people not knowing my name. Hold.
No more weird Pokemon questions. It's just questions about the streamers. It's Jan next. What's Jan?
He got my ass. Hasn't he met you IRL? He says this, and I believe him. I just, and I'm so sorry. And I do feel really bad about it. I don't remember. He hasn't elaborated on the... If he told me when and where, I would probably remember. I'll talk to TwitchCon ages ago. In a group with a bunch of people, Doug dragged them all out to discuss a panel, and you two left alone. I don't remember this.
Like the group kind of like formed. Nobody introduced me to him or vice versa. So we were just both there at a party. Neither of us knew each other. And then Doug walks up, talks to us for like 2 seconds, and then says to every single person in the group of like 7 people, we need to go have a meeting about what we're doing tomorrow for our panel. And everybody leaves except me and pChal. And we're just like, so... But he didn't leave. We actually made conversation. But it was both like, damn, we were just kind of both left here. And I don't fucking know you, dog.
I don't remember this.
All right.
Now, I do feel like an asshole, but could you imagine if he's misremembering and it was like someone else? It was like Small Ant or something. I think I've only ever been at 2 parties with Doug. Well, like by process of elimination, I think I know which party this must have been, but... And the fact that we were both left alone means that I must have been at the party alone. Which W... When he came back from that TwitchCon, he mentioned you by your first name pronounced correctly. Okay, this is bait. That's really funny, though. That's a really good bait. Is his first name public? Tristan. Now, that does ring a bell. If it's the party that I think it was at, it's even worse, because I don't think I was... I think I was, like, stone cold sober for that shit, too. I'm such a bad person. Well, we can make up for it with this event and become the best friends. Okay, Chestnut lead, kill the Wobbuffet, bait the Umbreon, kill the Umbreon with Altaria out. And now it's down to finding the Doug Trio answer. Well, let's do it. Don't have to talk my way through the Wobbuffet fight if I just speed up through it. Nice, quick claw proc. We kind of need Umbreon to die to Altaria. That's kind of the hard part. I think I can Rock Slide. If I... There's no way Rock Slide crit kills. No, we can just do this. Ooh, Rock Slide would trigger Switch AI, you're so right. Good f***ing shout. Okay, let's just go here. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hyper Voice more damage than Dragon Breath, I believe. It's all good. Altaria just needs to be alive when this dies. The cool thing about Altaria here, we already had this last run. It's like, I don't know if there's another Pokemon in the game that does this, where it's a flying type that baits the Doug Trio or an ungrounded Pokemon that baits the Doug Trio before the Magneton so that you can swap out of the Doug Trio, and then you don't have to have the Pokemon that kills the Magneton be your Doug Trio counter, which is like the central puzzle of this fight. Charizard was the other one. Charizard seems like really insane. The air lace did like way more than I thought it would, by the way. Pretty straightforward. The other one is going to be a bit harder, I think. Slow down a bit for this. I think I don't trust Xatu to kill this with me first Dragon Rush, so I'm going to attempt to Will-O-Wisp it. Nice. Let's fully heal up. It's not D-dancing at all. And then we just attempt to, I think, get the chain kill with Xatu on both this and on Haunter. If he Dragon Dances into me first, that's fine, right? Because we can just me first again. It doesn't super matter which way around I do it here, but I think this line means that Haunter doesn't get Gravity set up, or doesn't get a chance to set up Gravity, which means I maybe get an extra turn from Porygon. Magic Guard Xatu, no poison damage. He should either be going Dragon Dance or Dragon Rush. If it's Dragon Dance, me first fails. But Dragon Dance only has 1 PP. If it's Dragon Rush, then we take the me first and hit him with it with a 1.5x boost. That's fine. Me first has priority. It doesn't even matter what his speed stat is here. Bang. I guess he can still just click Gravity here, right? I guess it doesn't super matter. He wants to Shadow Ball me, which we can also take with me first, and I hope that just kills. Guess we'll see. Xatu is a really f***ing cool Pokemon in this game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, one of the really cute interactions is you can me first a bunch of the really powerful recoil moves. And not take recoil because you're Magic Guard. This is Lava Plume or Confuse Ray. Do I want to pivot? I could go through Altaria. Wait, no, this is Thunder Punching, right? Thunder Punch or Confuse Ray. Oh yeah, it also gets Brave Bird later, true. Well, super late, right? Level 59? That's not that bad, actually. Maybe my cleanest Ganymede IO ever, if this matchup works out. We have Thick Fat Meganium, which is not weak to Blizzard. That's a lot more damage than I thought that would do. Like, a lot fucking more. Well, I'm dead to crit. I mean, Chestnut can beat this. Gravity is not up. I think I should just go Chestnut and try to beat it with that. I don't think I'm quite desperate enough yet. And keeping Pre-Sleep on this means I can potentially switch it into a Zapcan later, although I have nothing... Well, yeah. Actually. Yeah, this is good. Oh, I meant to wait until the fucking ads were over. I didn't remove Toxic Spikes, which is a little fucking cringe. Fire spinning here. Nice. Huge. I think I can just take the kill here, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I live a crit here. That was pretty close, actually. I think with poison I was dead. My head calc was off there. But I think he's dead to fire spin. Damn, that would have saved me. That's sick. Oh yeah, because he's leftovers, right? No, he's wise glasses. Okay. That is just high roll at the end. Beast. W stream, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.